Good morning, everyone. Deb and Tattoo here on what is supposed to be a very windy day and rainy, but we came out early, and I'm sorry my camera's a little foggy from my sweat. We came out early to try and beat the weather, so here's to a great weekend. So today's dedication, 2021 and 2021, goes out to my friend from work, Megan, her mom, Sharon Studemeyer. I wanted to say that right. So this is for her mom. Megan said goodbye to her mom a few years ago, but the journey that she had, I think, is one that we need to all take moments in understanding what happened. So Sharon, for years, 30 plus years, served in the mental health field and lived just to help others, try and help others. Hang on, there's my reader. Lived to help others as they were struggling with things that weren't physical, right? Mental health is very hard. Sometimes it's not as tangible as what physical things can happen. And she dedicated herself to that. And then she was shared the news that she had pancreatic cancer. And at this point, that's where it was contained. And how she came upon learning about it was that she began losing a lot of weight. And there were a lot of tests. And her first diagnosis was actually celiac. And that's something that I know has seemed to gain momentum significantly. I'm at a street crossing in the last years. So I am sure probably that was something that, oh my gosh, I can take care of that. And after she continued to lose weight and the adjusted lifestyle for celiac didn't seem to help, they did diagnose pancreatic cancer. And guys, the pancreas is such a small thing, such a small part of our body, part of our anatomy. But man, it could pack a wallop. And after that diagnosis, she, continued to live strong, seeing her family. Megan has since had a little boy, but I remember Megan and I kind of worked together, but not closely. But I remember her sharing, she's up here in Rochester with me and her husband, and she would go down from her mom lived in the South. She would go down and visit her. Hi, Heather. And, maintain that connection over those 4 years. I'm going to walk. And she went in and she was delivered the news that it had metastasized into her liver. And at that point, things were hard for her in terms of, comfort and kind of understanding how to get through it in the treatments. And Megan shared with me that she went down and she was talking to her and she said, Mom, it's okay to cry. And, Megan, I'm sure, was highly emotional at that point. And her mom said, I don't want to cry, I want to live. As I sit here crying, can you imagine that choice, right? That I'm okay not crying. I just want to be here and live. And we lost her a short time after that. Okay. Oop. We got some friends we got to run by. Good morning. Come on, boys. Come on. And she wanted to live at that point. And there wasn't a sadness. There was like, I just want to be here. And so Megan said goodbye to her. And, Megan and I often will see each other in the hall and chit-chat. And Megan, the one thing I will say is that every single time I'm with you, I feel like you hear me. You look, and it doesn't matter what's going on around or what the topic is. You hear people when you're with them. And you think about what they're saying, and you engage. And there's a lot of people that don't. So if there's one thing that in this short story about learning about your mom is that she is with you. She's with you in your heart. She's with you in how you are with your son and your friends, because that's you caring about me, you know, my mind and my heart, not just my physical body. So I think that she passed that on to you so you can go help people. So thank you for sharing that story with us about your mom, Sharon, and the courageous battle that she fought. Pancreas cancer is so tiny, and it is so hard to detect. And one thing that Megan shared with me is that when you have oily poops, sometimes that's a sign. I know people don't like to talk about that stuff, but if I could give everybody one hint, just pay attention to that, right? And just go to your doctor and be as vigilant as she was to say, it just doesn't seem right. Sometimes it might be celiac. That's great. And if it's not, give your chance of knowing the earliest that you can so that you can battle it and do what Sharon wanted to do and live and not cry, right? Because we're all going to cry. We're all going to shed a lot of tears. But she wanted to be here with us. So that's it for today. I hope everyone has a really good Friday. Tattoo and I are going to say goodbye. I'm sorry I couldn't run at that moment, but I did tell Megan that I'm crushing my time today, so your mom must be pushing us right along. So she's with us in many ways today. So have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Deb McHugh running for you.